What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Just want to send a video check-in with you guys, just to send you all some updates, some prayer requests, and let you guys know what's going on. This semester has been amazing. It's been super busy, but not just busy, it's been productive, and God's been doing a lot of really awesome things. To update you guys, if you have not seen on Facebook, we had our baby, Amara Joy was born. And we are really excited. It's been really fun for Justice and I to just experience the joy of being parents and growing in God, stretching us in that capacity, but then also just naturally transitioning and even learning more about our relationship with God through that process. It's just been so awesome for both of us. We've really loved it. She's beautiful, and she just really, for me as a dad, has done something awesome in our hearts. So it's been really cool to experience that process as first-time parents. It's also brought Justice and I closer together, and we're really loving it. Some other really awesome things that are happening in the ministry. A big transition that I've been making is from a campus missionary to campus director, so overseeing all the things that are happening in Valley ENC on all the campuses, and kind of taking a different place. And I've been preaching every week, and so that has been a joy to step into. It's also been a little bit more of a commitment and a little bit more responsibility. So it's been something that I've been learning to transition, but it's been really cool to see and being able to do that, and God able to use me in that capacity. We've had a lot of things, awesome things that have been happening this semester. A huge one is the conference. We just got back from the conference last weekend. It was amazing. Our goal was to take 100 students, and honestly, I was like, this is steep. Can we really do this? And we ended up taking over 130, and I was just mind blown about what God did with all of it. It was amazing. We had an amazing time. The students were impacted. We baptized 10 of our students, and it's just been cool to hear the different stories from every student of how transformative the conference was. And so coming back from that, we're like, how can we keep this momentum going? We've been having really awesome large groups on Thursdays, and we've really doubled in attendance this semester from what we were seeing the past couple semesters, really. And we've had more and more students involved, and the worship has just been amazing. The students are so engaged. It's easy to preach and to speak because they're just so responsive and listening and so engaged. And it's just been so cool to see moments of whether praying with students afterwards and just talking about them and them opening up about certain things, confessing different things, but letting God and giving the space in their life for him to move and do what he wants to do has been really awesome. The small groups on campus are continuing to thrive. A lot of what we do is student leaders on campus. Right now I'm our only full-time with campus. It's me, and then Roy Boyd is the other campus missionary, and he's been doing a lot of church planning stuff. He's kind of moving to that side of missionary work and planning churches in Richmond and Alexandria, which hopefully we'll be sending students there and doing some mission trips in those cities on those campuses. But in that process, it's put a lot of what we do on students. So students have really been leading on their campuses, and small groups have been thriving. There's even been people that have given their life to Christ in small groups. It's been really awesome to see that, and these are students leading students and discipling students, and that's like what we want to see. We want to see people empowering other people, and so that's been really awesome. Our worship team's been amazing. We've had opportunities to lead worship at different things. Earlier this week we led worship at EMU and during the chapel, and it was amazing. Some prayer requests for you guys as we continue to move forward. God is really doing a lot in this ministry. Just pray for the momentum of what God is doing here, just to continue, for students to continue to be open. Sometimes you come back from conferences and it can kind of die off, but with all that's going on, the main thing that I ask for prayer for you guys is for me and my family. We want to be a family that's overflowing, and outgoing and overflowing is the thing that we always try to be. And so that comes from us having that spiritual intimacy with God as a family, but also the intimacy and connection together as a family. So just pray for that, that we can just continue to grow as parents, and all the transitions that God is having and taking us through. Also for in March, in the middle of March 13th, we're having a campus momentum service at JMU, and the goal of this will just to have a full-blown service for students to really pour into them and build them up. And so we're praying for 300 students to come to that, and so just for you guys to be praying along with us. In that, we want to help take people from the community to the campus, so that people on on the campus can be able to be engaged and established in the church, because you want them to have longevity in their faith, so when they're off campus, their faith doesn't just stop because they're not plugged into campus ministry. So you guys are also invited to that. It's March the 13th. It's going to be in Memorial Hall at JMU, and I'll have more information about that in the newsletter. Also, we have some missionaries in training. Rob Petruti and Renika Spady are in Nashville right now, so I'm really excited. They'll get back mid-March as well, and so that'll be 2 more full-time people that are going to be going on campuses here, which is great, because with 4 campuses, we need more laborers. And also we have 4 students that are wanting to do full-time missions. So some of them will be staying in the area. Some of us will be going to these other schools in Richmond and Alexandria, or maybe even other places. But just pray for them as they are making this commitment to go and do missions and be committed to that. So if you guys can pray for that, that'd be awesome. I'm so thankful for all of you for what you give, prayer, financial support, for your partnership. I could not do this on my own, and there's been so many things and transitions that have happened in the season, but ultimately you guys being committed to supporting and being behind what God is doing in Every Nation campus has meant the world to me, and meant the world to our family and our ministry. And so I just want to thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. Also, there's other ways to kind of get updates on what we're doing. If you guys are interested in that, there's going to be, I'll put an Instagram link below where we're always posting videos of what's going on. There'll also be a link for the Facebook page as well, so you guys can see stuff there if you prefer that. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and continue to pray for us, and we'll be praying for you as well. Thanks. See ya.